Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2021 BMW M235i Gran Coupe, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2021 BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe, despite the name, is a four-door sedan that competes against other entry-level luxury sedans from Germany, such as the Mercedes-Benz A-Class and Audi A3. The Gran Coupe name means it has a fastback-like sloping rear roofline. In regard to size, the Gran Coupe is almost 4 inches longer than the two-door 2 Series and 7 inches shorter than the 3 Series. A turbocharged four-cylinder engine is found under the hood, but it's available in two states of tune, with 228 horsepower in the 228i and with 301 horsepower in the M235i. The latter delivers blistering acceleration, but the former is no slouch. The 2021 BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe's ride is refined, but its handling isn't as sharp as you'd expect from a car with the BMW badge. Unlike the rear drive based 2 Series Coupe and convertible, the four-door 2 Series Gran Coupe comes off a front drive platform borrowed from BMW's sister brand Mini, and it can't seem to hide that fact. The 2021 BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe comes in two configurations. The base model is the 228i xDrive Gran Coupe. It has a starting price of $37,700, and then there's the more powerful M235i xDrive Coupe, which we're going to build in price on the channel today. It has a starting MSRP of $45,500. All-wheel drive and an 8-speed automatic transmission. As you can see, well, all-wheel drive is standard on both models. So is an 8-speed automatic transmission. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2021 BMW M235i xDrive Gran Coupe. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna build and price the M235 xDrive. It's the expensive one. It's the fast one. Most of the ones you probably will ever see on the road will probably be this 228i xDrive, and that's fine. It's $37,700. But by the time the reason why I'm gonna do the M235 over the base model, the 228i, is by the time I M Sport it and put the packages on, I'm going to be pressing $45,000 or getting close to that anyway. And I get it. I'm still going to have to put some packages on this one. But you might as well, the hard wants what the hard wants. And I like BMWs. I like BMWs with the M badge on it. So that said, we're going to do the M235i xDrive. But real quick before we get started, I just want to remind you to take a look at some of my other related build and price reviews. I've put links down in the description below. You know, the 2 Series Gran Coupe competes with a lot of different vehicles. I mentioned two of them. I mentioned the Mercedes A-Class and the Audi A3. I've done build and price reviews of the Mercedes AMG A35 4MATIC, nice car. I did the 2020 Audi A3, very nice car. Those links are in the description below. Some other cars that actually compete with this Gran Coupe, well, we got the Lexus IS 300. That's definitely worth a look. I think it's a pretty nice car. You know, honestly, for the price point, you can get yourself into a BMW 3 Series. I did the new 2021 BMW 330i xDrive. That's definitely worth taking a look at. You see down here at the bottom, they're showing the 2 Series convertible and the M2 Competition Coupe. I've done build and price reviews of both of those, whether it's the convertible and the M2. I've done build and prices of both of those. I've actually done the 2018 M240i, and I also said that the 2 Series Gran Coupe shares its platform with the Mini. I actually like the Mini, and I recently did the 2021 Mini John Cooper Works Hardtop, and that's a nice little car. That's a nice little car right there. So make sure after you check out this video, you watch a few of those as well. All right, so let's go over the gallery. Let's go over the exterior photos. Let's go over the interior photos, and then after that, let's check out the features. And then after we check out the features, we'll actually build and price our M235i Gran Coupe. Here they're showing a 228, probably with an M Sport package on it based on the wheels that it's showing. Yeah, it says it with the available M Sport package. I know these BMW so much, I don't even necessarily have to look at the the words sometimes. Uh, Nice car. Got standard full LED lights for 2021. The M Sport brakes they're showing on that's standard on the M235i. Pretty nice. I mean, honestly, the styling's not that great, right? It's really not that great, the styling. It is a BMW, and it does have all the BMW bits, but I'm not crazy about the styling per se. I mean, that's just not my idea of a BMW. I get it. I definitely get it. But BMW's marketing to a whole new generation of people. They're probably not marketing this car to me. So there you go. It's still nice, though. It's still classic BMW. You got the nice seats. You got the BMW iDrive. You got all that. You can't mess with the iDrive. You got that chunky steering wheel. You still got all the BMW-ness in this BMW that doesn't so much look like a BMW from the outside. Got those nice optional M Sport seats, though, and they're available on the M235i. It's going to be interesting to see what we end up optioning this car up to, because I'm going to want all the goodies on this thing. So yeah, the interior looks good. They're telling us all these little things about the premium, the available Harman Kardon sound system and all that. But like I said, we're going to check out the features here in a minute. So we're going to learn about all that stuff. So it'd just be redundant if we went over it in the slides and then went over it as they want to tell us in the features. So we don't do that here on the channel. All right, let's move forward. So BMW has three categories of features they want to tell us about: design, performance, and technology features. Here we are at design features. So obviously they're going to tell us a little bit about this four-door coupe. Okay, yeah, they're going to talk about that roof line. We know that's got the sloping rear roof line. It's got slim LED taillights that they tell us, and it's got a sporty body, which I guess that's questionable. It's got what it says. It says 4 frameless doors, and yeah, it's got a modern spin on a classic coupe style. This shot looks all right, though. I mean, from some angles, it's okay, and I guess maybe if I was around the car for a while, it might grow on me. It's got the classic double kidney grille from BMW, right? That's classic. Interior highlights, where they talking about first ever illuminated trim, using an array of colors to showcase the layout. Look, you can see right along there, it looks like, yeah, the trim panels are actually illuminated. You can see it in the dash a little bit, and definitely along the door. So that's pretty cool. They say it's got a driver-oriented cockpit and a premium sporty interior design. All right, so that was design features. They don't really have much. We'll get into the specs, the specific specs of the M235i here in a second, but we want to go over this general stuff real quick. So performance, what are they going to tell us? The 8-speed automatic transmission. Yep, check. We know that. It's got the 8-speed automatic transmission. You got a 2-liter engine that comes in 2 different trim levels. The 228i makes a little bit less horsepower, and the M235i makes 301 horsepower. Here's the funny thing. The 2018 BMW M240i, but it's a higher number, 240i versus 230i. The 240i from 2018 made 335 horsepower, just worth noting. And I did a build and price review of that vehicle, and that link is in the description below. Here they're talking about the handling, which I was saying in the intro is, it's not exactly on par what you would expect from a BMW, but it is got the same front-wheel drive platform as the Mini. All right, but nonetheless, you've got an all-wheel drive system, and you're going to have some pretty good handling. I mean, it is a BMW after all. Here we've got technology. They're going to tell us about technology here. So they've got integrated displays they're talking about here. And what they're really talking about is the BMW Live Cockpit Professional. And it's the optional 10.25-inch dynamic digital instrument cluster. That's this instrument cluster right here. Audi, what does Audi call theirs? I can't remember what Audi calls their digital instrument cluster, but I think it's a little bit nicer. The BMW one is nice. This is nice. But I think Audi calls theirs virtual cockpit, and this one's the live cockpit. Nonetheless, it's all digitized, and it's quite nice. Here they're talking about what? The standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and that's available with the integrated live cockpit professional. And then down here, they're talking about proactive protection, the standard active drive and assist, right? Standard safety features, blind spot detection, frontal collision warning with city collision mitigation, lane departure warning, and more, so they say. We'll find out more when we dive into the specs on the M235i here in a minute. Here they're talking about the available backup assistant, which records up to 160 feet of your most recent steering inputs and retraces them in reverse, so you can exit difficult situations. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Or you could just learn to drive better. Let's see. There's the available head-up display. If you've watched my channel, you know that I think BMW has the best heads-up display in the business. I might think Audi might have the best digital instrument cluster, but I think BMW definitely has the best heads-up display, and it's nice to see that the M235i or the 2 Series Gran Coupe has that. But you know what? It has a starting MSRP at 37.7, so it's just under 40 grand. They should be throwing out their best features, and it's nice that you can at least get it. And if you want the heads-up display, it gives you driving information, speed limit info, navigation guidance. Was driving a 4 Series BMW once that had the heads-up display, and it even showed the music up on the screen. So when you scroll through your music, so that was really cool. They didn't mention that in this, but I would think that it still does that. All right, let's find out. That was some general information that we just picked up about the 2 Series Gran Coupe as a whole. Now we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the M235 xDrive specifically. Yep, starting MSRP $45,500, horsepower 301, 0 to 60 4.7 seconds. Here it is with a shot of the wheels and all that there. Okay, so they're probably going to go over a few things that we kind of already went over here. They're talking about its natural aesthetics, the standard aerodynamic kit that it comes with. So yeah, they're talking a little bit about design features. So you got the standard aerodynamic kit. You got larger air vents. We can see the air vents in the front here. And you got a sportier front and rear bumpers. Definitely sportier. Some other specific features of the 2021 BMW M235i Gran Coupe. You got the standard M Sport brakes, right? We can see that. And you got the available M Sport seats that are very nice. They're made of leather. They've got adjustable functionalities. As they say, improved lateral support. They're very highly bolstered, and they look quite nice. Some other specific features of our M235i Gran Coupe over here, starting at the left. You got the standard M Sport suspension. That gives you stiffer springs. It rides 10 millimeters lower than the 228i, and you got a standard limited slip differential. Over here, they're talking about the available Shadowline package. Now, if you don't understand BMW and Shadowline, that just means that all the exterior bits that might be shiny, like chrome-like, it's now all black trim. That's basically what a Shadowline is. Extended high-gloss black accents instead of chrome accents. Exclusive wheels, which mean they're probably black wheels. If you watch this channel, you know I'm not really a fan of black wheels. Every now and again, I think that works, but we probably won't be getting the Shadowline package. Oh, here we can actually check out the exterior colors for the 2021 BMW M235i Gran Coupe. Here's Alpine White. We've got Storm Bay, Snapper Rocks Blue, Bassano Blue, Mineral Gray. These are all metallic paint colors except for the Alpine White. We've got the Melbourne Red and then the Black Sapphire. Let's just check some quick specs and then we'll move on. So some engine specs, we know it's a 2-liter, comes with an 8-speed transmission, 300 horsepower, 331 pound-feet of torque. Under performance, it does 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. Top speed, 155 miles an hour. You're riding on 18-inch wheels, standard, right? 18 by 8 wheels all the way around. 225 40/18s to be exact. Your fuel economy is 23 miles to the gallon in the city, 32 miles to the gallon on the highway, and 26 miles to the gallon mixed fuel economy. And you got a 13.2 gallon fuel tank. Here we've got some exterior and interior dimensions. Starting up here with the exterior dimensions, We've got a length of 178.5 inches, right? 7 inches shorter than the 3 Series, a width of 70.9 inches, and a height of 55.9 inches. This vehicle weighs about 3,600 pounds, and you don't quite really have 50-50 weight distribution with this vehicle. Interior dimensions: headroom is 38.2 inches, legroom in the front is 41.4 inches, and 34.4 inches in the rear. Shoulder room up front, 55.5. Shoulder room in the rear, 53.1 inches. And your total cargo capacity in this vehicle is 15.19 cubic feet. So right here, we can kind of check out some of the standard features of the M235 xDrive Gran Coupe. Right, they've got all of them under performance and efficiency, interior stuff, connectivity, the audio system, safety features, even down to the warranty. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick over a few of these things. So under performance, we know we've got that 2-liter engine. We've got that 8-speed automatic transmission. I'm only highlighting some of these. Under handling, ride, and braking, we got the M Sport brakes. We've got all-wheel drive, and M Sport everything. The M Sport suspension, M Sport steering, the limited slip differential, 4-wheel ventilated disc brakes, the multi-link independent rear suspension. That's the good stuff. For your exterior, you've got the standard 18-inch wheels. The Shadowline exterior trim is standard. Sorry about that. That's not an option. They said available. Shadowline is the standard on the M235. So you get all blacked out exterior trim stuff. Power folding heated side mirrors. That's cool. M-specific rear spoiler. And non-metallic paint standard. That means it comes standard in Alpine white, because the rest of the paint colors, as we went over, are metallic. Interior trim. You do get leather standard, Dakota leather, illuminated Boston trim, anthracite headliner. For connectivity, we know you get the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and then you got the big connected package that gives you like the ability to remotely lock and unlock your doors and all that kind of stuff there. The audio system. Standard is not the Harman Kardon. We're going to have to upgrade to the Harman Kardon. We've got the standard BMW sound system. They give you a 1-year subscription service to SiriusXM and all that kind of stuff. I'm not really into any of that. You do get the Live Cockpit Professional. That's the digital instrument cluster and all that. You got a rear window defogger. That's good. Tire pressure monitor. That's good. Under comfort and convenience, you got the engine push stop start button. You got a lot of ambient lighting under there. You got the locking glove box. Like I said, I'm not going over all these. You got automatic dual zone climate control. If you want to go over all of them, you can always pause it. Under safety and security, what do we have for standard safety stuff here? Rear view camera, automatic high beams, park distance control. Let's see. Here's the stuff. Frontal collision warning, active blind spot detection, line departure warning, speed limit info, daytime LED running lights, and LED headlights. There you go. All right, so we've kind of gone over everything that we need to know about this M235i xDrive Gran Coupe for 2021. All we have really left to do is click this Build Your Own tab. So let's do that now. Okay, so yeah, like I said, it's going to start off in Alpine White, because Alpine White was the only color, and we can do a little virtual walk around here, is the only color that was the standard color is Alpine White. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It is not. I like the Alpine White, and I'm just going to leave the Alpine White. I'm going to go ahead and leave the Alpine White. Now, see, they do say Shadowline with M Sport. I thought it already came with the Shadowline. See, that's why I'm a little bit confused. Mirror caps in black, extended Shadowline trim, navigation system. Oh, okay. Well, maybe we do want that. Maybe we do want that. All right, so there it is. Oh, but see, it gives us those black wheels. Gives us those black wheels. You know what? I think maybe we might want to remove that. Okay, so we went back to the regular M Performance. Let's move on to colors. We already know that we've got the Alpine White. It's the only no-cost option. And it's not that I'm trying to keep the cost down. It's just that none of these colors are really grabbing me, and so why mess with it? Let's move on to wheels. One of my favorite things. So do we have any 19-inch wheel options is what I want to know. And the answer to that is no. The answer to that is no. We've got these 18-inch all-season run flat tire wheels that we can put on, and then there's also these that have a exclamation point by them. So they must be, yep, they're with a package. They're bundled in a package. Oh, they're bundled in that Shadowline package. We don't want that. We definitely don't want that. So that's fine there. We'll leave these 18-inch M double spoke bicolor wheels on with the all-season run flat tires. Oh, here's some 19-inch. Here's some 19. Oh, here the 19-inch ones are down here. Let's check out these 19-inch wheels right here. Let's see what those look like. Yeah, those look a little bit better. What do these look like? Those aren't bad. These are performance non-run flat, and these just say performance. With performance tire. I think I like these. I think I like these style 552Ms. Those look really nice. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I like that a lot. Those are some nice wheels on there. All right, let's move on to upholstery. I'm pretty sure I want to do those nicer seats. I don't see the seats anywhere. I guess that's going to come up with the options. So we're going to stick with the black leather. I'm all about the black leather. So yeah, let's move on to trim. That's going to be our veneers or our wood or anything like that. They don't offer carbon fiber. So they offer this illuminated Brooklyn and illuminated Boston. I guess we have I guess they're all illuminated. I don't know. I'm not crazy about any of them. How about the illuminated Berlin? What does that look like? Oh, that's a little bit darker. I think that looks nicer. Well, that looks nicer. Let's load our 360 interior so we can have a look around. All right, so here's our loaded 360 interior. BMW does this really nice. Some of the manufacturers, when you try to do this, is really wonky how it moves. But BMW, they've got it nailed down. It's very, very nice. Very, very nice. All right, so there's that. All right, let's move on. We've got the illuminated Berlin trim. Let's go on to options. And these are our additional packages. All right, let's check out these packages. So the premium package, I already kind of took a peek. The premium package has a heads-up display in there and the Live Cockpit Pro, including navigation, adaptive full LED headlights. It's $2,700. You got the heated seats and the heated steering wheel, heated front seats, universal garage door opener. It's $2,750, but you're getting a lot. You're getting a lot for that money. All right, let's go back to our build. What about the drive and assist package? That gives us active cruise control, which I don't really care about, and the parking assistant. The parking assistant might be kind of interesting. And so based on the fact that I wouldn't mind having the parking assistant, let's go ahead and get it. It's under $1,000. You can't option it later. You either get it now or you never have it. So let's go ahead and get it. There's other options down here. Standalone options. What do we have? I think this is where that Harman Kardon's going to be. Yep, here's where the M Sport seats for driver and front passenger, that's where they are. These are going to be in leather, let's hope. Add to build for $750. Okay, back to build. We don't need the gesture control. We don't need wireless charging. Might be nice. Let's go ahead and get the wireless charging. I wouldn't mind having the upgraded stereo system, the Harman Kardon. It's $875. We've already got the heated steering wheel and all that. We don't need the extended Shadowline trim. I think we've gone over everything down here. We have, so let's go to summary. Okay, not bad, not bad. $51,000, $51,925, right? The vehicle started at $45,500, so this is not bad at all, especially for a BMW, especially for a BMW. And that really makes me like this car. Nice car, nice price. Yeah, it's 50 grand. It's all the money for a pretty small car, but it's really, really nice. Let's check out the interior really fast. Yep, we still have our M Sport seats. They're still in leather, so that's all good. So yeah, happy with the whole thing. Great car. Let's switch back to the exterior. You know what? On this note, I think I should go ahead and wrap this video up. I like this car a lot. It's a nice car. It's a little small for me, but it's a nice car. And yeah, it's got a mini platform, but it's cool. So 2021 BMW M235i xDrive Gran Coupe out the door, $51,000 in change. If you found this review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the very next video.